Here we go. Let's get started in three, two, one. Welcome everybody to Geekvice episode 286, proving any vice with enough geek can become a virtue. My name's Morph, that man's Kip. Good evening, Kip.
Good evening.
We are back for another week of Quarantine Geekvice. So what have you been up to during this quarantine week? That just got
Well,
extended.
what's that?
That just got extended.
Yeah, another month.
Yeah.
Um, well, I got the power window working on my car,
Oh yeah, that's right about that. I forgot about that.
and then I
Did you?
went to put in my wife's new car stereo, and I had the wrong wiring harness.
Oh, that sucks.
So, thankfully, I figured it out before I took anything apart.
Yeah.
But Crutchfield is awesome because I contacted them and said, okay, I think I have the wrong wiring harness. This is the situation. They're like, yeah, you should have gotten this one. It's like, all right, well, can I exchange the incorrect one for the correct one? And he's like, I'll just send you the correct one. Don't worry about it. So they sent it to me for free.
There you go. Hey,
It's like
props to.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say those. That's always nice when that stuff goes well. Yeah. No, I have the. I seem to have the opposite luck right now. My chair that I had ordered for my work, like, decided to just not ship. And so then, like, with Amazon, if it doesn't ship when it says it's supposed to, you can apply for a refund, which I did, and then turned around and bought the exact same chair again. So it's supposed to get shipped between Monday and Thursday of next week. So fingers crossed that I get my chair, because I'm really tired of sitting in a metal folding chair.
I understand that.
So yeah, you get free stuff in the mail. I get nothing.
You get delayed.
Yeah. So, but hey, there could be worse things in the world.
Yeah, I got my stimulus check
Oh yeah, yeah.
yesterday, and then immediately gave it to the mechanic because my car cost me $1,700.
Oh, that's no good. What happened to the car now? You just changed the
The
power window.
drive axles were shot.
Oh man. At some point you're just gonna need to buy a new car.
You would think.
Yeah. I mean,
But now it's, I got another 2 or 3 years in it now that I've done that.
oh man. Yeah. Good luck with that one. now,
Yeah, I also have to put new tires on it, so that'll kill the rest of the refund
yeah.
or the stimulus check. And then, like I said, then I've got 2 or 3 more years left in that car easily.
Yeah. The so we had our house painted. That pretty much took all of the stimulus check, and so we on a side note here, we're looking, doing home improvement type stuff. It's what you do when you're stuck at the house all the time. So one of the things that we've been needing to do is I need to pull all the floorboards and railings off of our deck, and I need to redo our deck, which that's been like on my list of things to do for this coming summer, and I was just going to do it myself. Well, now we're looking at it going, well, what if we made this deck, like, cuz we've got like a two-story deck because we have a walkout basement. So, like, maybe we make the top deck, maybe we make that bigger and extend it all the way to the edge of the house. We need to fix the stairs because they're kind of steep. So maybe we can do something to where we fix the stairs. maybe raise up the bottom deck so that you can kind of make the stairs better. Because yeah, did the measurements on my stairs. So here's a little bit of useless information for all of you listening. When you do stairs, there's requirements for your rise and your run of your stairs, your tread and your riser. Your riser is not supposed to be more than 7.5 inches. Mine is almost 9.
Dang.
That's why my stairs feel like you're climbing down a mountain. Like it is almost a 45-degree, or I guess what, 9 and 12 is like a 60-degree angle. You,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be walking downstairs that steep.
No.
Um, so we've had people like now that this has become more than just like replacing some floorboards. Now I've started getting quotes from people and have people come look at it, and we got our first quote the other day, and oh man, did I pucker up from that quote? $28,000.
Are they concrete?
Nope, nope. It's just a couple of like. It's a really. We have a very large deck. And that sounds like something that guys are used to saying. I am not. I am not used to saying that at all. Um, but yeah, it's a big deck, and we're one level of the deck is actually it's on the second story of the house, so it's really high, and we're looking to double the size of that. And then the other deck basically covers the entire length of my house from one side to the other.
Okay.
It's just on different levels, and on the lower level of the deck right now it only sits about probably 3 to 4 feet up from the ground. But in order to kind of fix that problem with our stairs, we're looking at raising it probably another 12 inches. So that's tearing out all of the footings and everything for that deck as well. And so it's just becoming an expensive proposition.
I would say so. 28 grand. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, when you
So
said 28, I expected you to just say 100,
yeah, no,
not
no,
grand.
no, nope, nope. It's yeah. I puckered up pretty hard when I saw that one. We've got a couple more people coming to give us some quotes and some estimates, and so we'll see what they come back with. But I mean, I started looking at it just number wise on even if I were to do it myself and just doing material, and it I was coming up with quite a bit of money, and so it's just lumber is not cheap right now because everybody's doing projects like this. So supply and demand, and
Yeah.
lumber's not exactly cheap anyway.
No, it's
So
not.
yeah. So and then all the labor involved with tearing out the old deck, and so I mean I could probably save some money if I tore it out myself, but I don't know that it doesn't usually save you that much money. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but
Well, good luck with all that.
yeah, yeah.
I do have a guy coming tomorrow to look at the two big trees in our front yard and tell me what it's going to cost me to have them taken out.
I I'm excited to hear about what that comes back with.
Yeah, one of them for sure. If I can get the one, because it's not looking good.
Yeah,
And every time they call for thunderstorms, I keep thinking, is this when the tree comes down?
yeah. I
So it's better to take the tree down instead of the tree coming down on its own.
Yes, that is true.
And the other one is not as in bad a shape, but every time, like I mowed for the first time last weekend, and I probably spent more time pulling branches out of the yard than I did mowing it. So I figured that's not a good sign. Uh, So it's gonna have to go too.
Yeah,
Hopefully, I can do them both this one time.
there you go. Do them both at the same time, and you save yourself some money there because you got the mobilization costs you can not have to pay twice for.
That's what I'm thinking. So we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
On another note, my wife had a genius idea today, an epiphany. And
Okay.
we were talking about this whole curbside pickup. She brought this up, food for thought. Would we consider prostitution the trailblazers for quote unquote curbside pickup?
Yes.
She told me that, and at first, like, I looked at her, and I was just like, "What?" And then she said it again, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that is like dad joke perfection right there. I love it, love it."
She
Yeah,
should post that on some social media somewhere. That shit'll go viral.
yeah, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Hopefully, it makes this podcast go viral. How about that? I
Hey,
should put
whatever
it.
it takes, I
I
guess. I
should
don't
put it
know.
in our show notes. Well, put it in the description of the YouTube video. Yeah.
Maybe we'll
But
title the episode that. Who knows?
there you go. There you go. I like that. That'll definitely get some hits. You put prostitution. Well, that's like so behind the scenes for everybody there. Our highest rated episode is the episode where we talked about X-rated comics, and we titled the and that's what the name of the episode was, X-rated comics.
Oh
That gets
yeah, yeah.
that
People loved that title.
that got a
They're
lot of
probably vastly
views
disappointed when they listened, but
when they opened it up and it was these two ugly guys. Like, not what I'm looking for.
correct.
Yeah, quite entertaining though. So I have been. Last week we talked about movies that I'd watched, and I had two movies. Well, this week, guess what? We watched two more movies. This last week, watched the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. If you enjoy, if you enjoy kid movies, 100% for kids, not for adults at all. You enjoy those movies, you can watch Sonic the Hedgehog. The dialogue is not great. Um, it's an average
How's Jim
movie.
Carrey?
It's Jim Carrey from The Mask. I mean,
Okay.
it is that level of Jim Carrey. He is good. He is funny. He fits the character perfectly. They couldn't have casted a better character in that role. If this movie would have came out in the 90s, this would have been a blockbuster movie. But it's coming out about 30 years too late.
So it'd be like a Space Jam kind of a
Right. Yeah.
following.
Yeah. Yeah. It would probably be considered one of the greatest video game movies of all times if this movie would have come out in the night. When Sonic the Hedgehog was popular, when Jim Carrey was popular, but they probably also could not have done the level of animation and stuff that's in CGI that's put into this movie back in the 90s. But, who knows? I don't know. I will say the Sonic character in the movie actually looks really good. Like that CGI is really well done.
Well, didn't they have to redo it? Didn't it come out once and like kind of freaked people out?
Yeah, there was like the first trailer for it, and people were not real happy about it. It did not get good reviews, and then it kind of they took it back and tweaked it a little bit,
Yeah,
and
because I remember seeing pictures of it, and
it was yeah
it
this
was
one
yeah, it was kind of freaky.
yeah this one looked. I think the first one, if I remember right, I think the first one it just basically looked like a Looney Tunes type thing where you couldn't see fur, or it didn't really look like a hedgehog. It looked like they just took the Sonic from the video game and just made it bigger and three-dimensional. it didn't really work well. And this one, I thought he looked really good. I mean, overall, it wasn't a
Yeah,
terrible
I think
movie.
the redesign looks really well done.
Yeah. The my favorite part of the entire movie. This will really sum it up for you. My favorite part of the entire movie is after they defeat Robotnik. Spoilers: they defeat Robotnik. I mean, it wouldn't be a hero movie if the bad guy wins. Um, After they defeat Robotnik, they're going back to the town, the little town, which is called Green Hills, which is the name of the very first level in Sonic the Hedgehog. Which that's been going on for the entire movie. Not that big of a deal. But when they're going back to that town, the music that they're playing in the background is the music from that level in Sonic the Hedgehog, like in the original video game. That was my favorite part of the movie.
Okay.
That kind of sums it up right there. Now, both of my kids absolutely loved the movie and thought the movie was great. So,
So how did you see this movie?
it is available on um it's available to rent on Amazon Prime and Hulu, like all the places where you can rent movies. It will be out on DVD and some of the streaming services I think here really soon. But yeah, it's available for rent.
How much was it? Do you remember, like $20?
Oh no, 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 it wasn't even that much. It's something like $5 or something, four
Oh, okay.
dollars. Like it's uh, uh, Sonic the Hedgehog renting the movie. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it is $20. I didn't think it was that much.
It was
I
how
think it
much?
says 20, nineteen
Yeah,
ninety
that's what I
nine.
thought. Because I checked on
I don't remember
the
paying
Harley
that
Quinn
much.
movie, and it was $20.
Uh,
And I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to see it that bad because I can, if we weren't quarantined, I could have saw it for less than that at AMC.
right. And I don't remember paying $20 for this thing. It might have been there might have been some deal that we had through like something that my wife had saved up or some points or something that she had. We buy enough
That
stuff
could
through
be.
Amazon Prime. They throw a lot of free stuff at us. So
Yeah, and you could probably just find a online coupon or something too.
yeah, yeah. Now the
Anymore, if you pay full price for something, it just means you were lazy,
right, right.
which
Um,
I'm lazy.
it, I am most of the time, but that also means that I can usually find it for free somewhere else. So I really put forth the
This
effort.
is true.
Now the other movie that we watched was much better. It was the end of a trilogy of the Fallen film series. The first one being Olympus Has Fallen. The second one was London Has Fallen. This one was Gerard Butler's third movie, Angel Has Fallen. This movie was way better than Sonic the Hedgehog.
Are you
Again,
sure?
I enjoyed it a lot more. Um, this is the third movie for the character Mike Banning, who's a Secret Service agent. He is That's Gerard Butler's character. He's the head. He's not the director of Secret Service, but he is the right hand man to the president. Like he has been the president's like Secret Service guy for a really long time through all three of these movies and whatnots. And in this one, he is finally getting to the point where he is thinking about retiring. Um, and he is looking at becoming the director of the Secret Service, and the president even kind of offers it to him, but he's like, I don't know if I want to, like, he wants to step down or not. Well, then there he is framed for an attack on the president, and he
Yeah, I
has
remember the
to,
trailers for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
he has to go through the whole thing, use his special set of skills to find the person that framed him and kill him. So
Yeah, maybe we should have a movie with Gerard Butler's character and Liam Neeson's character
yeah, yes
taking
we
on some
should.
bad guys.
Yes we should. I would pay to see that movie.
I would watch that.
Yes. This movie is not like, if you liked Olympus Has Fallen and London Has Fallen, then you'll enjoy this movie. I liked both of those. This is not an award-winning movie by any means, but it is still a fun action movie. It is just like those others. Morgan Freeman is amazing. He is so
As
awesome.
always.
I love that guy. He even plays a dying president so well. A president in a coma. The guy isn't even like, he doesn't even have lines when he's on screen, and he still like is captivating. It I mean, he is amazing. I love Morgan Freeman. Nick Nolte's in this. He looks like Nick Nolte. He just not aged well. Um, he but yeah, it's um Piper Parabo is in this. You recognize her
Man, I haven't seen her in a long time.
from if you're a big fan of Coyote Ugly like I am, you'll recognize her from that because she was the main character in Coyote Ugly back in
Yep.
2000.